you please tell us your name, please?
David Sanchez.
David Sanchez. And your title, sir?
I'm co-chair of the Chicano Roundtable.
Okay. And we're here today on 2901 East Olympic. Okay. What seems to be the issue here?
Well, the issue here is that there's gentrification, where they want to knock down these apartments and build large high-rise, push out the Mexican Americans and bring in the white folks. What they want to do here, they plan to do is knock down these 1,200 apartments right here, and they want to put 4,000 apartments, and they want to double the rents, so the poor people won't be able to afford it. It's kind of like an extension of downtown Los Angeles, where a lot of white people are moving in downtown Los Angeles. You know, in downtown Los Angeles, you used to be able to get a room for $250 a month. Now all those rooms in downtown Los Angeles go for $1,000 a month, because white folks are moving in from all over the United States into the area, and they're starting to take away downtown from the poor people. They took downtown away from the homeless people. Now they're coming over here to East LA, coming over here to Boyle Heights, and now they want to take Boyle Heights, or part of East LA, take it down so the white folks can move in.
What about the residents? How are they faring?
Well, most of the residents are live in fear because a lot of them are immigrants, a lot of them are undocumented. So they live in fear, but they've already started to kick out families into the streets.
Since when?
For 1 year now. I know this because I was one of those people that got kicked out. I lived here for 40 years. I think I moved in 1971, and several months ago I got kicked out of here too.
How long did you live here in this apartment?
40 years.
40 years?
40 years. And you know, they use Gestapo tactics. We had like security guards come to my house every other day, you know, looking through the windows, looking through, you know, when I opened the door a little bit, looking through the door, trying to find something that they could kick people out with, and that's what they were doing. They're using, for example, people who are on low, not low income, but it's called rent control. People who are on rent control, they were trying to find reasons to kick them out. And that's what happened basically. I was on rent control, they didn't want to deal with rent control anymore. A lot of people with rent control, they're trying to find reasons to kick you out, and you need a little reason, so they come in and inspect my house every couple of days. Just like Gestapo tactics.
In other words, harassment?
Harassment by the security guards.
Okay, the security guards. Okay, now let's talk about the security guards. Okay.
It's just you can stop with tactics. It's all the way through.
Okay, there's something about that you mentioned previously that the security guards were imported from Miami.
Yeah, a lot of them are. This group who owns Wyvernwood Projects, which is Wyvernwood. They're not projects. They're privately owned. Wyvernwood. It's owned by Group 15 from Miami, and the managers here are from Miami. They're Cubanos from Miami. Security guards are Cubanos from Miami also here. And they're outsiders, and they're controlling and pushing, Raza around. They're basically pushing Mexican Americans around and pushing people out into the streets because they want to build these new buildings, these new high-rise, and they're just kicking people out.
Well, how, a lot of people that I talked to suspect that this group of 15 are mostly Cubanos.
Well, I don't know if they're mostly Cubanos, but it's an investment group in Miami.
Okay. Why is it that many people suspect that this could be money that's been laundered? Because Miami, for some reason or another, has a reputation of having laundered money by drugs. A lot of people suspect this. What do you think? Well, could this be money launder, drug laundered money?
Drug cartel? I don't know. I don't know what goes on in Miami. It could be a drug cartel. I don't know. All I know is that, you know, the way they treat the people here, they treat the people like thugs, you know, and they just come in and push people out. And you know, what I've been doing right here out in front is I've been telling people not to rent here because all we're doing is making them more rich. And what they're doing is they're trying to get rid of old contracts, and they're trying to bring in new people with new contracts. The old contracts will give you a little bit more rights. With the new contracts and the new people coming in, you have no rights whatsoever. In other words, they say they can kick you out anytime they want.
So, what message would you like to send to the Chicano community, that potential renters here?
Well, I think...
And the community at large.
Well, basically, I'm trying to discuss with people in this community to not rent from Wyvernwood. The reason why people are rent from Wyvernwood is because people don't have nowhere to go. There's a housing shortage in East LA, and this is one of the few places, this is one of the places where a lot of people end up coming here because of the housing shortage, and they end up renting from Group 15 Wyvern apartments here, and they get ripped off, you know. They raise the rent every year. They always charge you different fees. There's a lot of rats and a lot of mice and roaches in these apartments, and basically this is the classic case of slumlords. These are slumlords from Miami who are just trying to control everybody, like Gestapos, and at the same time they have the eye on the gold, where they want to knock down these apartments and bring in upper class white people to take the place.